party of Lord Rasnar, Mali, the witch who Ailey made a pact with, is there. She also conjured winds at the standoff with the ships where they almost died. The person who gave us this gift is also hiding at the party. Ailey speaks to Mali about their contract, trying to figure out if she can give the item back, but she needs to try more than the item. Mali cannot say about her business with the ship. They leave each other in neutral grounds. A servant girl might be poisoning guests. Do not drink anything. Food seems safe for now. The witch said it will cost you dearly. Leah can read Sylvan. Find someone who can cure curses. Kill the witch, get cursed and cured. Leopold can read Sylvan as well. He knows about curses and thinks she made a contract with a hag. A hag eats children to reproduce and make more hags. Ailey to Lord Rasnar gave a whiff of her potions. Ailey got poisoned with hallucinations and saw all her worst fears of terror and sadness. She is too traumatized to speak or move. She gets taken away by a maid with Rasnar, and Leah joins after much arguing. Silver smashes a statue's head. Red magic comes out of it. This construct statue of energy is staring Silver down. Made a good distraction. Creature screeches in pain. Armor falls to the floor. Molly takes the armor. Ailey snaps out of the illusion by Mazer shaking her. She's still shaken up, confused, and traumatized. Now she has been told Sunflower is with Leopold. Leopold shows up without her, and Ailey panics and screams at him. Upstairs, they find more people who have been traumatized. Lord Rasnar invited them. None of the lords or ladies have anything in common. There is a timer that decreased, but we don't know how much, what, or where it is. Red wizards, they, lich, and they're power hungry. The leader's the strongest lich of Thay. He is doing a ritual. Ailey destroyed the altar before the timer of the ritual went down, defeated the vampire. We did not level up. That's what I wrote down.
You all stand in this mansion that you all fought in, and you look at the ritual after having slain the vampire and stopped the ritual where Lord Rosnar was sacrificing souls to the Lich Assas Tam. And all of you stand around, bloodied and beaten, not having rest yet. I assume you at least start moving through the mansion. I know for a fact that Leopold goes down to the toilet where he hit Sunflower. And
he's taking a shit.
yes, Sunflower's taking a massive shit.
Not the best place to hide, by the way. Just talking from experience.
Yeah, it's embarrassing if you die while hiding on the toilet. Who would do such a thing? Especially dying to a fucking bird.
Yeah, I know, it's horrible.
And you slowly collect your thing. One of the quest givers, let's say, did attend the party and ended up, I think, running out the window?
They're still on the upper floor. Or did they run up? I thought the quest giver was helping us fight a maid or something.
Yeah. She went to the upper floor. She moved through the halls after helping the maids and stuff like that, and rejoins up with you guys by the ritual.
I searched the vampire.
Sure, go ahead. Roll an investigation.
18. Decent for once.
Yes, let's see here. You find some like clothes for like a noble male, and a small like pretty ornate dagger that you could probably sell for a little bit, but he doesn't really have anything on him in the fight. He very much used his bites and his claws to attack, so he doesn't have a weapon on him, but he does have a small little knife and some clothes on.
Okay, I'll take the knife.
Find anything interesting, Leah?
No.
You see this quest giver goes into the building. It's like, what kind of creature is he?
Well, I thought he was a vampire, but this guy, Silver, did nothing to him, so I don't know.
Silver doesn't work on vampires. But what are you talking about? That's werewolves.
Oh, I know that. Hey, you've been reading
but-
your books. Of course.
No, but
Nice.
vampires, they come back unless you stake their heart. Why have you not staked its heart if you know it's a vampire?
Right. Leah?
You see she runs over to a table and starts breaking off one of the table legs and then whips out a knife to start sharpening the table leg.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, I'll like hold his arms just so he doesn't try anything funny. All right.
Will it not stay down with Radiant or
No, he can't
Yeah, stick with
heal
him.
for a while if he is taking radiant damage, but he will still come back unless he's staked.
Mm.
Who
Oh, yeah.
created these creatures? They're horrible.
Well, vampire spawn are created by real vampires.
Oh, are those weak to silver?
No, that's still werewolves.
Ah, damn it. All of the stories I heard, they're kinda all wrong. Like, I know at least 30 creatures who are weak to silver.
I think perhaps you are mistaking your knowledge a little bit.
I mean, there's a couple creatures, but it's not vampires.
Damn it. Okay, well, I guess I have some reading to do then.
You read?
Look, Ailey, let me have this moment. We just kill this vampire spawn thing. I don't know. It's all very heavy. Like it's all very dangerous.
To answer your question, Wind, I would assume that Leopold would start, after getting Sunflower out, start like stabilizing you and not necessarily bringing you back up, but at least very much making sure you aren't dying.
That's fair.
Because I don't actually remember how many spell slots he has left, so I'm not sure if he can just healing word you, because I don't think he has cure wounds.
I'm at least up. I only have one slot left though, and I don't got no cure wounds healing stuff. I only got bandages.
He does have cure wounds and he has 4 spell slots left, so I would say that he will cast cure wounds on all of you. On all that is down at least.
Okay.
Which of you
Hey.
are down?
I think only Win, right?
Is Wind?
No. I was down. I want to say at least one other person was too.
I am fine.
By the way, as
been a
we're
while.
not in the map, we don't know. We're still at the beginning.
I just know
Yeah,
I was
but it-
down
it
because I
should
had
be on your
0 on my
character, right?
sheet.
I know you're not in the,
Yeah.
but it should say on your character sheet that whether you have hit points or not. Is a 4. Alright, so when you get 11 hit points back.
Ooh,
But yeah,
Okay.
I can put you over on the map so you can just see what's going on.
hey. Oh, I was down.
Oh, you was down. Yeah, so you would also be healed. 1 moment. That's a little
Okay.
bit less. You get 5 hit points.
Guess it's safe to just say my searching the vampire and Silver's conversation happened after we were brought back up.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, you are slowly brought up and healed, and she fashions a stake and goes over and hammers it through Lord Rosnar's heart. Do you take his clothes before she does this, or?
No, I just took the knife or
Alright, cool.
the ornate knife dagger, whatever we want to call it.
Does he have any money
Yeah.
on him?
No, he did not have any money on him.
Aww.
But
Can I
this
do
is a pretty
an-
big,
Can
pretty
I?
big mansion, and he is in his own home. I don't know. He's the kind of person that don't carry a wallet in his own home.
So, can I do an investigation check to see if I can find anything valuable around this mansion or this room?
Yes, you can. Of course you can. Roll an investigation.
Please, 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 please.
Oh,
I mean, I want to get past the obvious first. There's a lot of expensive furniture in this house. There's a lot of like silver candelabras, a lot of like plates and stuff like that. There's a lot of that stuff. But of like pure money, you do find a safe behind a painting.
nice.
Safe!
Oh,
I may have found something of use. Anybody good at opening safes? Lockpicking? Anybody?
well. Finally, someone needs my talent after all.
Oh.
Wait, why are you like giving me that look? You needed help, right?
Well, get to work then. I'd like to know what's inside the safe.
All right. Let's see. So, it should be easy. It's just a safe. What do I need to roll as a?
You need to roll a thieves' tools.
I don't have thieves tools.
Oh.
Are you not proficient with thieves' tools either?
No,
Oh,
but
well.
I'm a
What?
pirate at heart.
Oh my god.
All right. then, if you don't get it in through the normal thieves' tools way, how else would you get through to the safe?
So, what kind of code? Depends on the code on the way to open, right?
I mean, it's a little key lock, but you have not
Yeah.
found a key anywhere.
Oh, okay. Damn it! I forgot my lockpicks. I'm sure we'll find the key somewhere. Until then, I'll just like try to break it.
With force?
The lock. Yeah. Like
Oh god. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it's not that. It's an old vampire. I guess the lockpick could be
Oh my
rusty. The lock could be rusty.
I mean, this is a pretty sturdy safe. What kind of weapon are you attacking it with?
I grab maybe.
I will say that
So
this,
yeah, this
this
is nice.
the safe is resistance to slashing and piercing. It's only really bludgeoning that works on it.
I was thinking something like I would put a piece of like solid silver between the gap on the lock, if possible, and then like twist it. As
You want to
hard
put
as I
silver
can.
in?
Yeah, like something more durable, metallic and durable in between, and then like try to pry it
I
open.
mean, steel is probably the most durable you have.
Okay. Then I'll use surely there are furniture made of steel or something else something on the surroundings for that. Like those things you used to for the fireplace to make the flames hotter, you know? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to use force,
Yeah.
I will say that this is an athletics check.
All right.
Because you're doing it pretty, this safe is like, pretty resistant to stuff like this. I will say you're doing it with disadvantage.
Hey.
And furthermore, because you're trying to, we'll just
okay.
take the first roll. I was going to say if you do it if you roll a natural one, you would bend the safe such that you couldn't open it even with a key.
Oh, okay.
But we'll take the first roll, and 21 is pretty good.
Okay.
I will definitely say that you can now shove 2 fingers in. It will be very difficult to get all of the safe contents out of the safe by the hole you've created, but you can definitely get some things out of it.
Okay. I'll be like, here, let me teach you all guys a really cool pirate trick. And I put the metal bar inside the gap of the lock, give it a little kick, and then like prise it open a little bit. Like, haha, the hard work is done. Well, no. Sorry, this is all I can do for now.
Yeah,
the rest
you
is kind of
created
hard.
about a like 2 or 3 finger wide hole, depending on the hand, that you can like sneak your hand into and pull a couple out of.
I guess like I shake it onto the floor and if it has any money or
Like a
like
piggy bank.
dollars and
It's mounted inside of a wall behind a painting.
Oh.
It's not something you can just tip. It's
Okay.
firmly in place in the wall.
Okay, in that case, Mazer, you're strong too, right? Do you have like a crowbar or something?
I won't help you with illegal things again.
The safe is. Come on, man. It's for all of us.
Technically, it's from the evil vampire we just killed, so...
Yeah.
Is it known that he's an evil vampire?
He was, taking the
Can you
people.
prove it to the lore that he was an evil vampire? If
He
you walk out
literally
with this-
poisoned people!
Yeah.
Can you prove that he was an evil vampire? You see the woman puts the stake through the heart and he turns to dust and disappears.
See, no one knows where he is anymore.
We know that he is evil. He was kidnapping nobles. That's why we were hired. That's the whole spiel it's about.
He literally poisoned me. Are you going to say that a
Poisoned
good man
yourself.
would poison their guests?
You know that it was poison and still you drank it.
So we could
Sorry,
find
Mazer-
the other people who were poisoned.
I won't help you with breaking the safe. That's all I have to say. If you want to steal the things, you can steal it, but without me.
Well, alright. Hey, Lily, help me out with this. Using the same metal bar that is used to, put the fires up, I will use it as a crowbar, try to pry the safe more open, and hope that my companions can help.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll go ahead and try to help.
Okay, come on. So, this angle? Okay. So, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
All right. Roll an athletics, and then because with help that goes past the disadvantage, so just roll a straight athletics.
Okay. 11.
Yeah, I'll say you can get a hand in there. It will definitely be annoying to get things out of there. Larger objects may still be difficult, but like you really
Okay.
bent this out of shape.
Okay, yeah. This should be wide enough. And then I start taking out the contents that I can. I'll wait it then again.
Yeah, sure. Roll an investigation.
Oh.
As you feel around with your hand inside it.
17.
I will say you reach in and you find
Yeah.
mostly paper.
Oh.
What kind
As
of
you
paper?
pull them out, you notice that these are bank bonds.
I don't even know what that is.
Which is a type of investment, essentially, where that banks created. It's a little bit complicated, but it's something that is worth money, and that you can. It's a way to invest in it and then store a lot of money in these bank bonds. They're kind of like stocks, but it's something that the bank issues instead of being in businesses you're investing in. This here is all from the Bank of Caer Caladir, and you find roughly 500 gold pieces in bank bonds.
What?
This is not something you can just go and spend. You would need to turn them in for money at the bank, but it is still 500 gold pieces.
I would do that. I would go into the
Yeah.
bank and change it. So how do we split this?
I guess you hold on to it, because I have no clue how that works. It sounds complicated. It's good that it's in a safe because I wouldn't be able to tell otherwise. I would probably throw it to the garbage, you know? But Caer Caladir, why?
I'll just
Why do
get
we
them
need to
seriously.
return?
It is the capital of the region. Of course, the major bank would be there.
Ah.
Yeah, but major, you can still go to a smaller bank and just do a little bit at a time. No?
I don't know.
If you could find a different department of the banks in one of the cities around here, but none of these cities here are very big. But yeah, you would definitely need to go to a larger city in the Kingdom of Caladir in order to find a bank.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's how I can perceive, like, that it is inside, right? So, nothing else.
But it was a 17. I will also say that you feel around, and you feel a pouch, and you take the pouch out and open it up, and you find 5 gems worth 10 gold pieces each.
Ooh, 5 gems, 10 gold pieces each. Yeah, Ellie, hold on to it. You're our treasurer, right?
Oh my.
Yeah, I think we established that, right?
No,
Alright.
Not yet.
we haven't
Oh.
established anything like that.
I see.
Well, Leah, would you like to have some too?
I just nod.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm already pretty stuck, so I'll give you 3 gems.
You could like shove your hand up to your elbow, but you couldn't reach the back corner.
Silver dear, how much gold do you currently owe?
Well, let's see. About 7 gold pieces.
You wouldn't like a diamond, would you?
It's just, like, when we went to any establishment, you kind of pay for us, and even when we're eating, we kind of split the bills. I don't know, I just find it easier if one of us carries everything, money-wise.
Ah, well, I suppose I'll be the one who spends money on this. I don't mind.
Yeah. Party treasure. As long as we're friends, I think it's okay for us to work things this way.
Alright, well, I feel like Leah should have those 3 gems worth 30 gold, because I know she also likes to go off and try delicacies everywhere.
Sure, if it's for food, then you should spend the money however you want. Okay.
And well,
Well-
Maester did not seem interested in what was inside the vault, so I'll say so.
Is it... I guess, yeah, I'll ask. Mazer, is it because it feels like we're stealing? Like, with my head inside of the vault. Is that why you feel so reticent? No, against this?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, I see. Well, next time I guess we'll try to prove it that guy was actually a pretty bad one.
I mean, there is quite a few witnesses.
Yeah,
There's also all of the nobles that was like kidnapped and poisoned and
Yeah, I don't see how you can't see that this was illegal and it was kidnapping. Are you suddenly saying that kidnapping is lawful?
What did you
Neo?
try to do?
What do you mean? What did I try to do? In this specific
You bought
party?
a kid.
You bought a kid to sell it. And you always saw her before you bought it.
Okay, that's different. That's not the same as this. That is not the same as this whatsoever. We were hired to spy on them because people were disappearing and people were being kidnapped, aka not consent.
look, Mazer, why did you left the soldier alive? What happened?
It's a long story for another night.
I see. But, well,
I had my reasons.
yes. I don't want to jump into much conclusions, but it seems that you also got into some troublesome endeavors. Did you also break the law? Is that why?
No.
Okay. Well, regardless, this guy was let me put it in more elegant words as possible, a complete piece of shit. And we're stealing his stuff. So what? That's okay. Also, I don't remember asking for what payment will we get out of this?
Yeah,
Whoops.
we agreed on 75 gold.
Oh, of course. 75 gold for each of us, right?
You're cute.
Yeah, I had to try. All right. Well then, should we go out, go downstairs, tell everybody that everything is okay, and well, you can
Yeah,
get it.
don't
That
worry.
75 gold for us.
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
I've called the guard and made sure that the noblemen in the other room are okay.
Wait, was it
Cool.
25 or 75? What do you say?
75.
75.
Okay,
Okay.
that is time divide by 4. That's 18.75 gold
Okay.
each.
I'll give my portion to Rin.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Give me the gems.
What the fuck is this?
No, you can have mine too. Yeah.
Oh my
Like
God!
you hold the things. The
Oh.
treasure.
Okay.
Then
Okay,
after
okay.
that, I go down to look at if there's anything salvageable from the food.
That means I have 37.5 gold plus my own share. It's 56.25. 6.25. Because I'm assuming, because Macer also gets gold. So Macer
Oh,
also gets
sure.
18.25. No, sorry, 18.75 gold. So that's what? 18 gold and 75 silver?
7 silver, 5 copper. 7
10
silver,
silver
5
is one.
copper.
Oh, okay.
Let's go!
Oh my God. So that means I have 138 gold, 2 silver, and 5 copper?
Oh my god, we're rich.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
I'm rich.
As a collective, we are rich. Alright, that's good. That's amazing. Good little side quest that we have here. Alright, we don't have much time to collect furniture and resell it, so I guess we should take our chances on the road, right?
Please wait until the guard arrives. Explain what happened, and then then you can go on the road.
Oh, okay.
Before doing a time skip for the guard, do you do more to the safe to try and get into that back corner?
I kind of want to.
Do you
I
look
just
for a
don't-
key? Do you do something?
You know what? I'll look for a key.
Wait,
I'll
for
investigate for a
what?
key.
What corner?
As I tried to explain, like you can only shove your arm into your elbow.
Oh yeah.
so it
So
fits in.
let me just try it again. It's a prick tied with a string. Oh,
what
is
now?
it?
A piece of paper
This-
that is rolled up and tied with a piece of string.
Could this
It's like a
be
letter.
or a deed? One way to find out.
The secret dash.
Open it. Open
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I open and show it to everybody.
Alright, you all look at a series of arcane runes.
Ooh.
Not my specialty, I have no idea.
Mm.
Leah,
This-
can you read it?
I mean, anyone who would like to make an arcana check can. Try at least.
I'll do an arcana check.
14. It's not super difficult. You realize that this here is a scroll of protection from evil and good,
Ooh.
Hey.
which allows you to cast spell protection from evil and good.
Wait, it's a consumable?
No!
Incredible!
Oh,
Yes!
no. No. I take
Can
the
you use
scroll.
it?
I take the scroll away from Silver.
Ah.
Look over, and
I mean,
then I give it. I give
technically-
it to Leah.
Technically, Rin is the only one who knows what it does because she's the only
Oh.
one who's rolled. She can choose to share that info or keep it for herself.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, do I also have one, so do I know how it looks like?
Do you have protection from evil and good?
Protection or detection?
Protection from evil and
No,
good.
I only detect. I don't protect. I detect.
Okay. I explained that this is a roll. It's called a protection from evil and good. It's a protection spell.
Ah, that seems pretty useful.
I hand it over to Leah actually, and I say, I feel like this will come in handy for you.
It's like that's all you noticed. I'd already left to go look for the food.
Oh, wait.
Someone has scavenged the
I
food.
look over. I was like about to turn over to Leah, and I'm like, oh wait, she's gone. Silver, if I gave it to you, would you remember to use it?
Okay, yeah, I try to play it off because we have this cute contractor over here. I cannot read. I cannot cast it, like, at all. Perhaps if you teach me, like, the incantations, I could parrot it, but that's all.
It's pretty simple. I give it.
Okay.
I end up giving it to Silver,
Oh,
so he can use it for later. I feel like he's gonna need it later.
okay. Thank you.
Because I believe it's a defense spell. Yeah, seeing as somebody likes to go ahead in first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives some cool advantages against certain creatures.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's really happy. Like fucking hell yeah, consumable. Fucking love consumables. Okay, so
There you
is
go.
the guy gonna take too long?
I go off to figure out where Leah has gone.
Yeah, let's all go. The guard will come to.
I can't. Why can't I? Oh, there you go. Now I can move.
Just like I said earlier, I'd already gone back to the banquet area and was just scavenging the food to see if anything was still good.
Yeah, you eat your full. There's still plenty of food. I mean,
Mm.
you were eating it and then you went upstairs and then you went back down again. It's basically leftovers, right?
I decide to join
Yeah,
as
I'm
well.
just thinking because of the
being quite
fight,
hungry.
if there was anything destroyed from that.
I'm pretty sure the food was out and then it got removed and then the fight happened or something like that,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
So maybe it's in the kitchen or something.
So I'm pretty sure it's just in the kitchen, just
Yeah.
standing there.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I found the
Go to the
kitchen and was
kitchen.
doing that.
Actually, I I shout, Leopold,
What?
where's Sunflower?
Right next to me?
Oh, thank God. You guys go to the kitchen and let her try as much food as she like.
You hungry, little friend? She looks up at him and just kind of shrugs, like, nah, we'll figure it out. And then they leave.
I love how you haven't decided which voice you're gonna give to Leopold. It's been different.
Damn, true.
I think I made it a little bit deeper here because he's tired.
I see. I was like, whoa, suddenly it turned into an old man.
Yeah, like I was like, I slept with that guy. What? I don't remember that.
Okay, well, I guess I just go and look around the mansion while waiting for the guards to show up. Not really much else to do.
Yeah, the guards show up and the guests explain what they have seen and what had happened. The nobles that was unconscious upstairs wake up and talk about how all very similar stories, that this maid came over with a drink to them and they got poisoned. They started having these intense nightmares. The guards look at the ritual that was upstairs that is very clearly drawing some sort of energy from these nightmares. They go around and investigate the place and they find that you were justified in your actions in killing him and killing this vampire and turning it to dust. But it becomes a larger thing that mainly the nobles needs to sort out, but all of you get thanked for your help, and it's essentially, you get the feeling that guards kind of consider you to be in the way, and you sort of get hushed out of the mansion now that you've received your payment.
Hey, bit of a harsh treatment, but a fair one. Hey,
I
did
find any
something
good
tonight.
drinks in the kitchen.
I mean, yeah, there was plenty of wine served and stuff like that. There's probably some bottles in there that wasn't corked and stuff like that that you can yoink if you'd like.
Mm.
Yeah.
Leah's gonna be like our walking fridge at this point.
Is your,
Wait,
is your fridge running?
No, it's walking.
Where did you get that?
Better go catch it then.
No.
So you are in the city of Ogden on the way to Torius Wood. Was you had this offshoot request by some people you never quite found out who was, but you helped them out and they paid you handsomely for bringing this monster to justice. What do you do?
I wonder if it's faster to go just across the Talfol Plain, or just go down to Horsa.
We were going down to take the river. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
The
right.
river
You discuss
trail.
taking the river because if you just have to go across a plain, it can be a little difficult to make sure that you're walking in a straight line
Yeah.
That's
because you have
true.
no point of references. So there you would need to like make survival checks to make sure you find the right way.
Oh,
But if you follow the river, it's definitely a lot easier, but
Fair
it will take
points.
longer.
fair points. I would say we, before we continue our travels, we decide to do a long rest somewhere.
Oh yeah, you are in the city of Ogden, and you did have a tavern rented here. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure also for this night.
Yeah,
So you definitely have a place to go back to hold a long rest before you go anywhere.
yeah. I think that's smart.
I agree. Good idea.
And we just set off the next day after we've had some breakfast. No time to waste.
While you wade through the city, the relatively small city of Ogden, and you move back to your little tavern inn road thing that mainly like traveling merchants stop at on the way to Cape Caladium. And you move into this inn and you go in and you rest for the evening.
Hey.
Yay! Oh, what a day. Good night.
Yeah. Ellie, can we get room service? We are rich now.
No.
Please.
Have you forgotten? We still owe.
5K.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's my bounty, and it shall be forever.
No.
No,
It's
we will
only
be
gonna
back.
grow. It's only gonna grow from here on out.
you see,
I hope if it's gonna grow,
Leopold-
it's not gonna be with us.
Leopold looks up to you and says,
Yeah.
I would prefer to be able to get back to the city.
What? But I thought you lived in the woods with the rest of your kin.
I do live in the woods, but not everything can be gotten in the woods.
Ah,
Producing
Well-
pots and pans is a little difficult for one.
that's true. I understand that, Leopold. Well, but you know, there's always, if there's a will, there is a way. And well, I learned something from that vampire
Yeah.
spawn.
Where there is a will, there is a way, but sometimes, spit just helps. And I think we need to put in the spit here.
Yeah. Or, and listen me out. What about a good disguise? Huh?
Right now, we are under a temporary ban. If we
Yes.
get caught sneaking in using a disguise, we will most likely be permanently banned.
Yeah, exactly. If we get caught.
I do wonder, though, if we wish to enter the city, because we have enough money, would that still make us banned? How are we supposed to?
Yeah, you're
give
right,
them the
Lily.
money? What if we
Yeah,
tell
we need.
them we have this document worth 500 gold?
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm assuming we go up to the gate, say we would like to pay off our debt to the city, and then they will send someone to come collect it, and then once the amount is enough, we will be allowed to enter.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not banned from approaching the city, we're just banned from entering it.
Well, then perhaps we should do that when we get a chance next.
I mean, it would be a good idea.
All right.
How much of their gold bonds did we get? 'Cause isn't it several thousand that we need to pay off the debt?
We got 500 gold pieces,
And the debt was what?
5,000.
5,000.
Oh, 5,000! Oh, never mind.
Right.
Never mind. Never mind.
So the disguise idea is starting to fancy you guys, huh?
No, not in
No.
the slightest.
Not in this. Okay, I guess you prefer to pay 5,000 gold.
I mean, Mason needs to get back to his city,
Oh, true. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. We got 500 from a vampire. We'll kill something better next time then.
Mm.
I mean,
If-
it's not every day you kill a noble vampire.
If
Yeah,
anything,
it's
we
true.
should just get better at searching the places we go to. There might be some money there, and it's worth keeping.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll improvise, and eventually it will happen. So, to Horsa, is the fine merchant still giving us a ride, or?
I mean, they would most likely have traveled on whilst you stay in the city. They
Okay,
don't have time for that, so you could probably find some other merchants to travel with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the ones that you did travel with are probably gone.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Sunflower to walk so much. Should we try and catch a ride,
I mean,
everybody? What do you guys think?
I could turn into a bear or a wolf and carry her.
A wolf. Okay.
I wouldn't mind. I think a bear sounds quite nice.
No. No, not in the middle of the woods.
It's nice and big and probably more
Yeah.
comfortable to sit on.
More fluffy, and the barebacks aren't as bent as a wolf back, so she's not gonna have as uncomfortable of a ride.
Exactly.
I think bears is a good idea. Usually, Leopold just looks at you and smiles.
Leopold. You know how dangerous that is. Imagine if she falls and then you just I don't even want to think about it. That's horrible, Leopold.
You
Come
see, he
on.
just puts a hand on, sort of like lowly on a shelf, sort of behind you, not entirely behind you, and just goes in and whispers, "Oh, you find me dangerous?"
Oh.
What?
Don't worry, I won't turn into a bear. And then you see he pats you on the cheek and then leaves and goes up to his bed and goes to bed.
Oh my god, why is he so hot? Silver, you might get competition here.
No.
To be fair, Leopold doesn't even like me, but still.
My heart is
It's getting warm in here.
mixed feelings. Okay, let's move on. I don't want to think about this anymore.
I just go to bed. Pretty sure Leah and I were sharing a room with Sunflower as well.
You all move up to bed. You all start, sleeping one by one.
Mhm.
And Mesa, as you lie in your bed late at night, twisting and turning, and can't really fall asleep. And as you open your eyes, your room dimly lit by the moonlight, you notice the same kind of flower petals on your windowsill that you saw back at your apartment in Caer Canadia.
Oh no. I go to the window and look outside if I can spot anything.
Roll a perception.
Does a 9 hit?
You look around. You are uncertain whether it's just late at night or whether you're really seeing things in the distance. But you see the relatively small city going out, surrounded by the woods. You swear that you're seeing silhouettes in the woods. But as you focus on them, they disappear. You don't know why, but a single tear trills down your cheek.
Oh, I'm sad.
And as you stand and look out of the window, a gust of wind comes and blows the flower petals away from your windowsill. And that you get the feeling that whatever it was, it has disappeared once again.
Okay. I will remember that. I don't know what else I should do with that information.
Well, it wouldn't be fun if I told you all the answers.
Yes, this is why I'm not doing anything, because I have no idea what to do. I could wake up the guys.
Or you could cry alone in bed.
That I do already, but that's not something
Wow.
else. It's not a this is something other. I am alone in my room, and I don't want to wake up you guys. In the end, we are trying to get to the Fey world.
Yeah.
So I can find more out. So I just wait and wait till I know more.
Yeah, you sit in the dark, getting sleepier and sleepier as you just wait, unsure of what to do. It gets harder and harder to stay awake as you grow tired.
Then I fall asleep.
And you go back to bed. All of you wake the next morning one by one as a new day dawns for all of you.
So we did a long rest, right?
Yes, you did all did a long rest. Feel free to mark it on your sheets.
I
I
did.
do a armor on. Okay, I'm set.
You're not naked anymore.
See, like, Silver in the morning, he's like, I had so many nightmares about fucking bears. No, not not that. No,
Oh my, are you into bestiality? Silver.
no,
Oh,
that came
my.
out wrong. Oh no,
No wonder. Now I understand.
no.
Everything makes sense now.
Leopold, why did you do this to me? Ah.
You see Leopold enter the room. What did I do?
Nothing.
You see, Leopold, Silver says he had nightmares about fucking bears.
No.
This sounds like a problem.
Yes. Cadence, Haley, Cadence. About not fucking bears. God.
Oh,
I cannot
not
explain.
about sleeping with bears, but these fucking bears. Kind of bears. I
You
see.
got me, Leopold.
Yeah. It would be weird if you were dreaming about fucking bears. That's,
Yeah,
Right,
sounds like
yeah.
a problem.
of course.
Totally. Yeah. It's not like there's one right here.
There's a bear here.
Uh,
I
hey,
told you time and time again that my specialty is not turning into bears.
wait, can you even turn into one? Were you're just messing with me yesterday?
I don't know, was I?
God damn it.
You see Eiley just like turns around facing her back towards you guys, just with the biggest grin, trying to keep her laughter in.
Ah! I'll get you back, Leopold, for this one.
I hope you
Okay.
do. And then he sits down and starts eating breakfast.
Oh god. Oh man.
Thunderlord, give me strength, 'cause I can't deal with this shit.
Oh, I need some water. Yeah, I sit down to eat too.
Leah and Mazer, let's get together and get things going.
Yeah, you
That's right.
slowly but surely come down.
So,
Yeah, I'll just walk in after the conversation and start eating without having missed it.
so guys, was a vampire spawn like the worst thing that you guys ever found in your life?
Certainly not.
No? Oh, okay. We have a talk to share it on the road then. Leah and Mazer?
I just shake my head.
I just stare in the distance.
Oh. Yo, Mazer. I'm talking
I-
to you.
I definitely think the worst thing that I've fought was 36 broadside cannons. That's
Yes,
think-
I agree.
I think that was the worst thing that I fought.
Look, if you had time to count them all, it's not that bad.
Oh, we had plenty of time to count them all. It did take a while for them to start shooting us after all.
Yeah. But hey, look how fucking cool we are for surviving that. Huh?
I mean,
Yeah.
considering the situation, it went surprisingly well.
Yeah.
Did not go well, but it went surprisingly well.
Uh-huh.
I mean, 5,000 dead is nothing to scoff at. And that's also, speaking on your if we get caught comment, we would never have gotten that dead if we didn't get caught. So our ability to not get caught is not really our strong suit.
Well, improvise, adapt, and overcome, my friend. That's what the Thunderlord teaches, I guess. No, just because something didn't work once, it doesn't mean it doesn't work anymore. Okay?
Do you know the
Do you have a
definition of
bounty?
insanity?
Bounty, insanity. Sorry, huh? One each time, please.
I just asked if you knew the definition of insanity.
Complicated words evade me, Leopold.
Don't
But
you have a
yeah.
bounty from getting caught all the time?
This is my first, officially big one.
Oh, so you weren't officially a pirate until now?
Yeah. I mean, I guess. I mean,
Huh?
like, that's broad. Like, what describes being a pirate? It's not something you can. I don't know. Like, people need to just call you that. You just need to be a pirate. You know, something like you wake up and you decide, right?
So pirates
Perhaps
are
some.
people who decide to wake up and decide to be pirates.
It's like you want to become something and you act that way, and then people start treating you that way. It's an odd equilibrium, you know. Okay, but we're taking our time here. We have a grove to save. We should get back on the road.
Yeah, we should.
Hey.
Well, gonna try and find merchants again.
Yes, we should probably do that.
Mesa, you wanna flex those retired guard muscles and help us find someone we can travel with?
Hey.
I can try. I look
Alright.
around in the tavern to look. Do I find? Is there someone interesting looking?
I mean,
Maybe a merchant.
There's a couple different merchants party. The inn is primarily for like traveling merchants stopping and staying the night whilst they're traveling from Caer Caladia or south or the other way.
Okay. We want the other way, right?
Mm-hmm. The south.
Yeah, you want to travel
Towards
towards
Horsa.
the south.
Yeah.
The
Who
Horsa.
looks like they want to go to the south?
I mean, you can ask around and roll an investigation check.
I'm gonna ask around.
Hey.
You do that.
19,000.
19,000. All right, cool. Yeah, you find a group of wine merchants that have sold all of their stuff up in Caer Caladia and is then traveling south down the road to pick up some more shipments of wine. And so they have empty wagons and a long way to go.
I asked them if they need Begleitschutz.
Excuse me? What did you say?
Begleitschutz.
I do not have a Danish equivalent word for that. What is?
I don't know the English word right now. That's a problem.
Escort?
I don't need an escort.
No. Okay.
What kind of escort?
I don't know.
The
Sarah
fun
wants
kind
an
or
escort.
the boring kind?
Accompanying protection.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, guarding escort, executive
Yeah.
protection.
I don't want to use the word escort.
You don't want to be
The guards then.
the kind of escort that needs rinse products. Oh, sorry, eyeless products.
Maybe Ali can sell some to the wine guys.
I mean, you can try.
So I
But yeah,
asked them.
you know what? Actually, considering like the rumors going on lately, I think that would be a good idea. Yeah, I'd love that. Yeah. How long are you going to be traveling with us?
Till Horsa. Horsa? Horsa.
Oh, till Horsa.
Horsa.
Yeah, sure. Well,
Now, where are
that's
they
about,
going? Are they going to... Where's the wine fields? How far are they going down?
the wine comes over from the Sword Coast, so it is sailed in. So we're heading down to some like port cities down below to pick up the shipments because it's cheaper than paying the tariffs up to Caer Caladia.
Okay. We are moving
Alright.
at least till Horsa, maybe even further. We don't know yet.
All right, to Horsa at least. Yeah, sure. That's about a day's travel. We'll pay you guys around 5 silver for the escort.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right. Well, gather your men and jump aboard.
Okay, men and female men's, come on, we're going down.
I love to think that this is how he treated his platoon.
I can treat it.
Yes,
do you want to be treated
gather-
like I treat my platoon?
Gather all dudes and dudettes and everything in between.
Yes. Who is in between? Silver?
Probably.
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 Or there's some that might be too young to know if they're in between yet. You never know.
Okay.
What was that?
Horsa.
Whoa.
Very good water. Very good.
Oh, crisp water.
Very crisp from
Yeah,
the water fountain.
you all start loading your stuff up on the wagons and getting up, and I'm assuming some of the beefier looking of you will walk beside it and guard
Yeah,
will
so
say
you
because-
mean me and
and Silver.
Yeah.
And maybe Leopold.
yeah, but Silver doesn't look manly enough.
I mean, he's.
In between.
I mean, Silver's strength score was pretty good.
I know.
Oh, I thought he was in between.
I work out. Sorry. He works out. You can be a hunk of a man and have a maiden's heart, you know?
Uh-huh.
Sorry. That's not my throat.
That was
Don't die!
that was not what I was expecting.
Wait, what's wrong? It's true. You
Yes,
can.
It is true. It was just not what I was expecting. But yeah, you start setting off on this forest road and start traveling down it. Because you are doing guard duty, I will say for the sake of this, just do a simple perception roll with advantage because you're working together. Whoever has the most.
Ouch! What the fuck?
Rain.
I'm not perceptive today. I'm too tired.
Are we each doing or just one person?
I would whoever has the highest perception bonus do it.
Oh, oops.
Let's win. Fuck.
Wait, no,
That
I
is
have
right.
two.
Plus
I have
two
two.
also.
Nobody else have higher than two? Really?
Yep, that's the
Oh.
kind of party we are.
All right, great, Bab. You roll 10. You don't see shit.
Welcome to disappointment.
You guys are real perceptive. But yeah,
Truly.
so you travel along the road. You might see some birds or some animals, but you don't see other people. And you, within a day or so, reach the city of Horsa.
Well, fine merchants, I'm glad we didn't have to kill anything in this road. It was a nice trip.
And Ren didn't sell anything.
I mean, that's up to it.
Ellie?
Yeah,
Ellie?
true.
Hmm?
You don't want to sell anything?
What? Sell? See? Huh?
It's
You don't
because
want-
Mesa suggested you should sell to the merchants.
Yes, sell. What kind of... wait, were they men or were they...
But yes, they were
Merchant
men.
mans.
Traveling underneath the Hudson is not really a job that is seen as delicate, so a lot of women try and avoid it or gets like prejudiced out of it. It's kind of like truckers in the real world. Of course, there are female truckers, but there's not a lot of them.
All right, she before they leave to do their individual things, she goes over to one of the men, puts her hand gently on their shoulder, caressing
On the
it,
pants.
and then goes, "Before we leave, are you perhaps interested in some potions to enhance yourself?"
Roll a persuasion.
Ooh, nice.
You see, the guy you go over to, he is sort of like pulls back and goes, "Lady, I'm a wild woman." And then you look around a little bit, and then you see one of the other merchants sort of look at you, and then look away, and then look at you, and then look away, and then look at you. And then look away.
Oh. She leaves the person who was not interested and goes over to the man who was looking at her a lot. Puts her hands on his shoulders, caressing his neck gently, and goes, "I noticed you were looking at me."
Right now. How much?
Let's see. Wait, did we actually set a price on this? I don't think we ever did.
I don't think we did. No.
I don't think we did.
Come up with one, and then I'll see if he thinks it's worth it.
Okay, hold up.
5,000 gold.
No,
You're
no.
selling.
No. Let me. I'm gonna ask. What specifically are you looking for, my dear?
Stop speaking so loud.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you rather I whisper to you like this? She gets closer to him in his ear.
See, as a merchant, I'm not home very often. So my parents make sure that I produce heirs. They set up an arranged marriage, and I'm not super attracted to her, so I just need something to get it on.
We have feathery love. It makes it quite sensitive.
Just stop talking, give me a price, and I'll just figure it out. You're the expert.
She's like, she takes out a couple ones, being like, "Okay, well, let's see. I have this one for you over here."
You see he's like nervously like picking at his nails and just darting around, making sure no one is listening in.
She's like, well, it sounds like you need quite a lot of things. So how about this nice little charm potion over here? This charm potion could change the appearance of your lover. I think you would probably have
I
use.
would drink it or they would drink it. It doesn't
Wait.
matter if I have to give it to them.
You don't want to give
Change
it to
the
them?
parents of your lover?
It has to be given to me. I cannot drug my arranged wife. That's not gonna end well with my parents.
I see. Well, let's see. You should have a bottle of heated love. It'll turn you warm and turn you on faster. Then we have feathery
great,
love.
Great.
Warm
great,
sensitivity is heightened.
Great. Heated love. Just give me the price.
That will be 15 gold.
Can you do 10?
Since you're in such need, I can do 10 for you.
All right, great. You see, he hands it over and just puts out his hand whilst not making eye contact. He just puts out his hand.
She puts it in his hand, and like just as her hand like leaves his hand, it's just like a caress with the bottle and his palm. Like, there you go. Please enjoy.
You see, he quickly puts it in his jacket and stands up, walks over to the other side of the couch and sits down again with putting good distance between you two. And just crosses his arms and just pretty red in the head, just sits and just looks around, making sure that no one is staring at him or anything.
I would appreciate if he also was into me, but okay, successful.
He definitely needed it, but was like very, very embarrassed about this whole ordeal.
Did the other dude didn't want any at all? Alright.
No.
Alright.
Not everyone. Like, as a business owner, not everyone is your desired audience. You know?
Yeah.
Alright,
It happens.
Well, I walk off happily and blow a little kiss to the other dude who didn't want any, and then go off with the party.
Yeah.
Okay,
You seem happy, Ailey.
Yeah, you arrive at this small little town. Again, it's one of those towns where the primary economy is just a little grain field and stuff like that, but also the fact that a major road is running through the city. It's not super big. It's sitting on a road inside of the woods, kind of small, a couple of cabins here and there. And you arrive at the city, and the river it runs through it, and there's a little bridge over it.
Which side would be the best to walk with? Yeah, let's ask the locals for that information. Or should we go by a small riverboat? Or maybe two? Nah, sorry. We discussed it, we were going on foot, yeah. Okay. So, as soon as we get there, I'll just ask, which side of the river would be the best to reach Kirglade? Okay, as in...
The forest is on the northern side of the river, so
Yeah?
probably that.
Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you very much, kind sir. Alright, everybody, should we make a stop here at Horse, or let's haste towards Storage Wood?
Is there anywhere I can sell, like for example the gems, or no?
I mean, it's a small city, but you could probably find someone. You may not get a good price for them, but you can try.
No, I think I'm good.
Nice.
Let's go. We need
go.
haste.
Yeah, you start traveling down the river,
Yeah.
or at least on the river shore. I would like to know your marching order.
I am in the back,
Okay, I'll be on the front.
so I can have an eye on you.
Yes.
Mesa always goes in the back
Wow.
or something.
I think I'm walking probably more like in the middle with Sunflower and Leopold.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
Silver in front, Mesa in back, Eiley and Sunflower in the middle, roughly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Leah, where are you?
I'll be just a bit behind Eiley and Sunflower.
Okay, so I'm second,
and then-
basically.
Silver in front, then Leopold, then Eiley and Sunflower, then
Okay.
Leah, and then Mason. Okay?
Hang on.
I didn't forget anyone.
Nope.
Alright. Yeah, you start wondering. Roll a perception check.
Ooh,
I mean, you can either make Rin roll it again, or you can all roll it if you'd like.
I think when is good enough.
Oh, nice friend.
I got 18. Woo.
But if everyone votes, I roll 2.
Cool.
At least I'm last place.
So we have one person that rolled over 10. That's cool.
Yeah!
I'm still thinking of all the delicious food from yesterday.
Food coma.
Yeah, you travel alongside the river through these grasslands and alongside the river, moving through the countryside, and you spy a couple of animals here and there. You, of course, keep your hand, start making it to where the river meets the ocean. You can, in the distance, start seeing the Toriage Wood that is your destination.
Hey, almost there, guys.
Ah, phew. My feet are starting to kill me.
I share the same feeling. Oh, it's probably a good idea. Sleep before going there, or nah, it can be a bit risky. We should just make our way there. Brace ourselves, and everybody, every elf, and every druid there should get a fair warning of what's yet to come. Okay, so I would say in about an hour or so we should be there. One more push, everybody, let's go.
Alright.
Yeah, it starts getting really, really dark as you make it to the edge of the woods. It starts getting so dark that it will be quite difficult to navigate for all who doesn't have dark vision through this forest.
We have a gremlin in our party now?
Rude!
Ailey is working with the goblin's killer.
Okay. Yeah, nice. I have dark vision, yay. I guess we light up some torches and we venture forth.
Alright, you light up torches?
Yeah, who would be holding it? I guess I would hold one.
I would try to be.
Say
I
it
would try
again?
to be a bit out of the sight, like a bit out of the line of the torches if possible.
Yep, that's fine.
We're going to continue with the dark vision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But,
I probably don't grab a lantern or anything because I can see.
Okay, then would
But hey, the people who don't have dark vision are allowed to hold a lantern. We don't judge.
no, but would Sunflower still be beside you if she can't see anything? I guess I'll hold on to Sunflower and let them go forth.
I mean, if you have torches and stuff like that, Sunflower would be able to see, within the torchlight.
Yeah. It's like I wouldn't feel good not having her under the light, you know? That's kind of scary.
You want to keep her in the dark?
No, I want to keep her under the light.
You want her to be next to a torch so that she can see.
Yeah. And because it's scary, she needs to be around, you know, with the torch. So I hold her hand, and then shield torch in the other arm, but DND terms. Not having a shield, but yeah. It's okay, Sunflower. We're almost there.
Yeah. Since you're doing this in the dark and not in the day, I will say whoever has the highest, roll a survival check, and since you're all helping each other, roll with advantage.
I have 2.
I have 2.
Okay.
Does anyone
I
have
have
higher
0.
than 2?
I am survive. I have more than 2.
Nice. You roll there.
You have 2?
3.
3. And 9.
3.
No, because it was advantage, so it's 17. Yeah, that's good. You start moving through the forest and following the descriptions of where the moonbell was by the druid elder. And as you make your through the forest, you off in the distance see this blue glow.
Looks beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Oh no. Were you poisoned by some sort of hallucinogenic animal here?
Sorry.
You're saying silly words, Mazer.
Okay, I will not talk anymore if it's better for you.
No, I like that. We never saw a regular moonwell before, now that I think about it. This blue glow is, yeah.
We did over by the elder.
Same blue moon glow?
No,
No,
that was didn't blow blue. I don't know why this is different.
Wait, are you jealous? Liverpool.
Am I jealous of something that I don't understand? No.
Yeah, that's because it's blue.
I am not jealous just because a moonwell is blue.
Well,
That
you
would be a weird thing to be jealous about. I don't have much to be jealous about.
okay. Well, perhaps we will understand how it works, and then you can make yours blue. Don't worry.
I wonder why it is blue though.
Yeah.
As you get closer, roll a perception check.
Perception check.
Ooh, 20.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Ooh! Look at all these rolls.
The three of us have night vision, right? So
Yeah.
I guess we're like cats in the dark. Like our eyes just glow and like we scan everything.
Mesa, could you also roll?
I don't want to.
Oh, you don't want to see?
I feel disappointed.
No, don't
Wow.
That's my net 20.
Oh my god!
What
the
Holy shit!
I called it. I won. You guys suck.
Oh my god.
Especially Silver.
As
And
you
you
all
don't have-
walk, you didn't initially notice this, but there's a very, 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 very faint smell. Blood.
Oh, of blood in the moonwell, right?
Just in the area.
Oh.
You're not sure where it's coming from yet.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Cheaper.
We better be on our guards.
Mazer, can you see in the dark?
Nope. I have a lantern.
So you stay with Sunflower, okay?
Okay, Sunflower, take the lantern.
Sure. I put out my torch. It's gonna be fine. We're just gonna look around, but it's okay. We're just gonna be safe, okay? Sunflower, trust us. Don't worry. And then I'll look back at the party. We are all smelling this, right? Something's off.
Yes, it's quite concerning.
Yeah. Let's move quietly and keep our eyes open and
Mhm, I
ears even more. Okay. Yeah. So we stealthily approach the moonwell.
With torches and lanterns out?
Yeah, one lantern indeed.
Very
You
quiet.
stealth with a lantern.
Yeah.
Alright,
I mean, I
roll
feel
stealth
like
with
you can be
disadvantage.
you can be stealthy. One person can be. You can kind of be stealthy even though you have a lantern. But because like if you don't make sound but still have a lantern and they don't happen to look in your direction, you can go unnoticed.
Yeah, but
I'm outside
Why?
the area of the
you
lantern.
still have a lantern in the dark. That's gonna make you a whole lot easier to spot.
I guess.
But
that's
I'm alone. Sunflower is in the corner with the lantern alone.
Oh, you just placed her alone?
Wait. No.
Or what
No,
did you do?
Mazer, you are together with
Okay,
Sunflower.
we are together alone.
So
in the
makes
corner.
Alright,
of the
but are
room.
you following along or are you staying back?
I'm staying back to not alert the guards.
Alright, the rest of you, well, all of you roll stealth then.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Leah. Oh.
Power of friendship.
I got 13.
All this musical is a little bit too chipper.
Fuck.
You all move up towards this, well, most of you move up to this blue light. And you start seeing silhouettes over by the blue line. First, it's these big stone silhouettes like the ones you saw at the other moonwell. But you also spot a smaller silhouette sitting on a chair right next to the moonwell. As you get closer, you notice that this silhouette is wearing a big tricorn hat. And whilst it's a little bit difficult to see when the only light source around is blue, you do notice the red tinge of the hat. As you see Captain Klex sitting on a chair next to the moonwell, whittling a wooden figure and letting the chips drop into the moonwell. Next to Captain Klex, you see this mean-looking dog. It's larger than him. It has this big toothy jaw, and you see its eyes are following you instinctively, whilst Klex is sitting and paying attention to what he's doing with his knife. You see Captain Klex adjust his seat and said, "Come in," and the two in the back can also come.
Huh?
You again. Fuck. Did you get what you wanted? Clicks.
You see he looks up with a toothy grin. I always get what I want.
Okay. um.
You know, back at Caladia, I was saddened. I really wanted to talk to you guys, and it doesn't appear that you wanted to talk to me. But then I reflected on it and thought, well, maybe I was a little aggressive. Maybe I'd
What?
take a calmer approach. I knew you'd come here eventually. So I waited. A couple of days, you were quite slow, what the fuck?
You have quite a lot of free time on yourself if you can wait here for days.
Well, I've done what I needed to. For now, at least. Still waiting for the second payment, but this is so far so good.
It doesn't look like it. It looks like you're trapped here. Why else would you, owner of, I don't know how many cannons was in the side of that ship? Yeah, why else would you be staying here?
Why I would be staying here? I just said it, I want to talk to you.
Why would we want to talk with you?
Yeah, you don't make any sense.
You don't want
After
to talk to
everything
me?
you've done,
I haven't done that much, have I?
you've already destroyed one moonwell. Have you not?
Well, that depends on your definition of destroy.
Speaking
I'll
of
say
which,
I improved them.
where is the people who live here now?
You see, he looks down on the moon, well, looks back up again, and goes, I think you know where they are.
Ailey actually decides to sit down, not next to him, but across of him, because she is willing to have this conversation.
Sure, Ellie.
She's still suspicious.
He only needs his mouth to talk. I hope he knows how to parry, for I will slit his throat. Right here and right now.
I would advise against it. You see, he pats his dog.
Silver, as much as I hate to say it, but actually, let's hear what he has to say.
Fine.
Well, go on, spit it out.
You see, my employer of sorts were kind enough to let me know that if I wanted my payment, it came with a new term, one that I didn't initially agree on, but seeing as I have no choice, I accepted. For whatever reason that I do not know, the girl that you're hiding in the back became part of the terms.
Oh.
Excuse me?
Yes, what are you calling her nowadays? Sunflower? That's the one.
Yeah. You can
If
see
you were to
you can see Ailey, her hands turn into fists, and she bites her lower lip, but she keeps her calm. Why would you want her?
I just told you, my employer wants her, and I'm getting paid
How much?
enough to mobilize multiple ships.
So that's more than 500 gold, huh?
It's more than 500 gold.
So let me get this straight. You've been waiting here for days to talk with us because you want to discuss Sunflower.
No, because I want you to hand her over. Why would I need to go looking for her when I knew you were going to bring her to me? That's why I've been here for days. It's funny, isn't it? We're all just running around at the behest of other people. Don't make this harder than it has to be. I'll give you a fair price for her. What did you pay for her back in Caladia?
No matter what price you have, it will not be enough.
What is your debt in Caladia? 5,000? I'll give you 5,000 for her.
I look at Silver because he's probably very tempted or something. I don't know.
You seem like me taking out the scroll from my pocket, remembering the words that you taught me, and he like gives you a nod as like, I'm fucking ready. He looks at Mazer, looks at Leah. What do you guys think?
You see he picks up one of his legs with these big iron boots on, and then he crosses his legs and goes down and says, whilst you figure out whether or not you want to take the deal, I'll just be working over here. And then you see he goes back to carving a little figure.
Ailey gets up and walks over to the rest of the party members, away from him, and tells them that
just letting you know, I would advise against trying to leave.
I am just going to discuss with the others.
Yes, but just for your information, that's not gonna end well. When you see
Discussing.
he goes back.
Well, I look at everybody and I say,
Yeah.
he's come to discuss, or actually, no, he's come to take Sunflower, it seems.
Yeah. He waited all of these days just to die. That's what's happening. Nothing else will come out of this besides that result.
I kind of look at Sunflower word, but I still ask, you sure you don't know why you're so important?
I've no clue. I was born into slavery. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. If I wasn't here, this wouldn't happen.
No, it's okay. It's not your fault.
Unfortunately, I have this sense of feeling. Whether it was you or some other child, they would still take. I just don't know why.
Haley, if we keep hesitating, wondering what ifs, if it was Sunflower or any other kid, it doesn't matter. She's ours. She's part of our group. And if anybody wants any of us, I'm gonna risk it all to save you all. And I want you to do the same for me.
I look over at Leopold, wondering what his opinion is. What do you think?
First, we can't hand her over.
Leah, Macer?
I don't know what his plan is, but he says that it's not going to end well if we try and leave. And this is just a guess, but I think that there's more than one goblin in this forest.
Yes, most likely. Leah, Macer!
Can you stop screaming, please?
Yo, well, we're asking you questions.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to interrupt Leopold. He was talking.
Okay. But now you can.
I'm on the side of Leopold. We should protect Sunflower.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been standing near her the entire time,
Mm-hmm.
just sadly watching you guys to see the exact decision made in the end.
What do you think, Leah?
I do not think we should give her up.
Alright,
Good.
well. Eiley turns towards the goblin. Hey! We've come to a conclusion.
Oh, you have? And then he flicks his hat up to make his face more visible. What conclusion have you come to?
I hope it's no surprise to you, but we're not handing her over. So,
So as
You
we're
can either
saying
leave-
that,
or get prepared to be annihilated.
so as we're saying that, can I do the face step and attack the goblin captain?
Instead, I'm going to say roll an initiative.
Yay!
Because when you say that, they want to do stuff, and when you say that, you also want to do stuff, but all of you are itching for a fight, so I'll say just roll initiative.
Yes, I
Everybody?
agree.
Are we all just roll initiative?
Well, everybody who's in the fight, yes.
So if I run fast enough, I don't have to roll initiative.
We go.
Roll initiative. Just roll initiative. Alright?
6! Oh,
Yes,
Lord.
6.
It's just 7, so I can't see.
Alright, I also need to roll for Leopold. One moment.
Damn.
Alright, so Leopold, Eiley, Silver, Leah, Mesa. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. At the top of the turn, we have Leopold. I wasn't prepared for him being first, but fuck it. We ball. Alright, he is going to try cast Fairy Fire
Hey.
on both of them, which is a dexterity saving throw. Spell save DC 13. That's cool. So we start with Captain Klex, who has a dex save of +1. He fails. Cool.
Ooh.
And then we
Ooh.
start with and then the doggo has a +2, and that also fails. So both of them start glowing, and attacks towards them have advantage. And that is Leopold's action. Eiley, that's your turn.
Okay, we don't have a battle map?
No, I couldn't find a good one.
Ah.
I'm not gonna say it's a demon dog, I'm gonna say it's a demon beast.
Who's in front of me right now?
Do I make this smaller?
I guess Captain Clicks and the beast.
I mean, Captain Clicks is sitting on his chair next to with a rather large, mean dog next to him.
So there's only 2 enemies right now.
Yes.
Okay, but since I feel like I'm probably the closest, so because I kind of want to use Burning Hands, but I don't want to do it if there's anybody like in the way.
There's no one near those two. You're standing in like a group off to the side, and then those two are sitting over by the moonwell. So there's a good distance between your group and their group. You could run over and use burning hands on them.
Okay.
Burn their share.
Yes, I'm gonna run over and use burning hands on them.
Super. And that is a dexterity, right?
Yes, dexterity saving throw.
13, I think it is. It says here, right?
Yes, spell save DC 13.
And it's dexterity, super. And again, they have +1 and +2 for that. So Captain clicks, saves, and the doggo also saves. But I think they take half damage, right?
Yes.
Yes. So they both take 5 points of fire damage.
Yes.
You see, roll an insight check, Eileen. 18. Cool. All right, it fails.
Hey.
You see the dog as you cast flames. It looks beyond terrified. It doesn't take extra damage from flames, but you see it's scared of them.
One question: is his share now on fire?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
So he
I'm pretty
takes
sure-
fire damage.
I'm pretty sure it lights up everything. Yeah, but he takes it on his turn. The fire ignites any flammable objects that aren't being water carried. Cool. The chair lights on fire.
Yay! He has now a fire share.
Cool. Is that your turn, Ellie?
Yes.
All right. It is their turn.
Nice win.
I will say that Flex takes some fire damage. 1 moment. 3 points.
Click is on fire.
You see Clicks moves out of the fire, and then you see he pulls out his saber, but you notice he turns his saber around, only for you to realize that the edge of the saber is actually on the back edge and not on the front edge. As he whips out this wicked sickle and looks at you and goes, shouldn't have done that. And then he is going to do an ironbound pursuit. You see he takes his big metal boots and charges Eiley, who is the one who's moved up to cast burning hands on it. And it moves up to its speed to a creature it can see and kicks it with its iron boots. The target must succeed a dexterity saving throw, DC 14. Please roll a dexterity saving throw, Rin.
Oh, okay. 13.
Oh!
Huh?
This is gonna hurt.
Oh no.
No.
15 points of damage and you are knocked prone.
I'm down.
As
And
the
I'm.
goblin the captain just charges you, jumps, and places both metal boots firmly in your chest. You see Rin Eileen's just completely just knocked out of her, the wind out of her, immediately lands on the ground and slams her head into the floor, knocked unconscious.
Shit.
I'm
Wait.
down.
You see him smiling with a toothy grin and goes,
Is
"Who's
it okay?
next?"
Wait, is it okay for me to try to intercept that one?
Do you have a reaction where you can do it?
Yeah, the requirement is that I need to be 5 feet of distance from Ailey. If that
I would
is
say you're
okay.
too far away because I would say that Eileen would have moved up to
Yeah,
cast
I
the
moved
burning
up.
hands.
Yeah.
Oh no! Fucking bastard! You are the one who's next.
So that was Clicks. Now the dog. You see the dog just snarls at it. It looks at you, and then you just see it just goes into a full sprint and starts moving towards you. I will say it jumps towards you, Silva,
Mhm.
and it can make 1 bite attack and 1 claw attack.
Alright.
It misses on the bite attack and on the claw attack.
Damn, +6.
It
Oh
hits
no!
and it crits. Alright, cool. That is a claw attack, luckily. That's not too bad. You take...
Jesus,
Oh my god, that was max
full
damage. That's unfortunate.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you take 12 points of damage as it just runs up and it bites out at you. And as it misses its bite, you see the green flame coming from its maw as it looks up at you. It then takes its claw and swings it and swipes you across the chest as these big open gouges open. And you just see it just snarl but almost smile at you whilst it's doing so.
Damn it!
So thank you for the word. Yeah, we're
I
trying
won't
to
stand
kill
for
a boss.
this.
I'm
Next
down,
turn,
but
come on.
unconscious
I wanna
though.
kill it.
Alright, that is their turn. Silva.
Just to be clear, is Captain Craig mounting the demon?
No, they're separate.
No. Okay. That will be the best. I look at Mazer. Can you deal with the beast, Mazer?
What base?
Beast.
The beast. Why not? I can try.
Alright,
Beast,
I'm
you look
leaving
like a
it.
good boy.
Alright, I leave this up to you, and then I do two things. First, where is Clicks? Would he be
I would say he's
right?
about
Yeah.
10, 15 feet away from you. 15, I would say.
Disadvantages on throwing javelins.
There's also disadvantage on attack of opportunities. Just letting you know.
Wait,
We have. Don't we have a advantage?
So you have advantage to hit them, but the dog has a
Hmm.
disadvantage on hitting you.
oh,
Okay.
cool. Okay. Then in that case,
So
I'm gonna
if you
do.
provoke an opportunity, there's a chance it might not hit you, but it's still gonna take a swipe. What I'm saying.
Yeah, those are good chances. Famous last words. I do need to be out of the range, and I need my action, so I'll start with that. So yeah.
So it takes a swipe.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here.
Okay, that's good enough. Yeah. Okay.
11.
Nice.
That misses, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I get out of the jaws of the creature. Start making a run towards Krieg. I look at Mazer, and with the scroll on my hand, I cast protection from evil and good. I parrot the words, Ailey taught me, and I would say the creature is clearly a fiend, right? Like a demon fiend.
Well, you don't know that, but you can cast protection from evil and good. It's a good spell.
Okay. So yeah, I cast, and you are with that effect, Mazer. So it's pretty cool. Go tank,
Yeah.
slay, and then I go on Mazer.
You cast it on Mesa. Cool.
Yeah, and then I'm going to run towards Click as a action surge, engage in combat, and attack with my pike.
Sure.
Come on!
The spell protects against apparitions, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Yeah.
Plex
So
is a fae, and
Nice.
the dog is a fiend. So it protects against both of them.
oh, I don't know clicks of the fame, but okay, that's cool. 18.
18, that... Let me just see here. That hits.
Nice. Take this.
11 piercing damage. Nice.
Damn.
Okay, and as a bonus action, I will use second wind, and next turn.
Yep. Amazing.
Would I be able to also be like 5 feet from Ailey?
Yeah.
Okay,
Plex
I'll
was a
be
melee
on-
range
yeah.
of Ailey, so you can do that.
Okay,
Leah.
cool.
Okay, I'm assuming I can easily make it to clicks with just normal movement.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Okay,
I'm full HP.
go ahead and do that. Or I guess before I move, I'll go ahead and cast Wrathful Smite
Yes.
using my bonus action, and then I'll go ahead and move. And for my primary action, I'll use Booming Blade with my great sword against him.
Go ahead.
So
Crit.
24
Nice.
natural crit.
Roll
Do
damage.
my 14 plus I have 1d6 of psychic damage, so additional 5 psychic damage.
So 19 damage.
To kill me.
Let's
9
see
plus
if
5
they're
plus
a
5, right?
creature. Yeah, 19 total. Plus they have to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened until the spell ends.
Alright, let's see here. Wisdom saving throw is only a +1. That's nice. We love to see it. 17.
That saves.
Alright. Good
Perfect.
damage, but isn't frightened.
Yeah. And then
Hey.
if they move more than 5 feet only, they'll take 1d8 thunder.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts a lot. We'd love to see it. Mason. 24 hits. Roll damage. 9 slashing damage. Amazing. You go up and swing against the dog. You go into it. Your sword doesn't penetrate as much as you would like it to do. You have a feeling
It's
that
an X.
you have a feeling that it is. Your axe doesn't penetrate as much as you wanted it to. You have the feeling that it's resistant to slashing damage.
Ew.
Okay, I need to hit harder. I understand.
Exactly. That's the spirit. I mean, you used an attack action, right? Do you have anything
Yes.
for a bonus action or anything like that?
Nah, I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. Leopold. Leopold is going to run over to Eiley and cast Cure Wounds at a 2nd level.
Yay!
Nice.
So that is, let me just double check here. That is 2d8 plus spellcasting modifier. So that's 2d8 plus 4. That's 14 hit points.
Yay! I'm back to full health.
Nice.
And that is Leopold's turn. Eiley,
Whew,
you are
thank you.
prone, but you are at full health. You can use half your movement to stand up, but you are in melee combat with clicks.
I'll get up, but I'm going to add a reaction if I get attacked.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna prepare shield.
That's a reaction. That's fine. So you don't have to prepare that. You can just use that as a reaction in case you get attacked.
Okay.
So that's fine. But yeah, you're standing up. You have 15 foot of movement left. What do you do?
What can I use color spray for? Is it to blind?
Is blinded until the end of their next turn.
Okay. I'll toss that at in the cone shape then.
Yeah, you can definitely position it so it only hits clicks. Roll 60-10. 37. Yeah, that's definitely enough. Clicks is blinded until the next turn.
Nice.
Yeah, he isn't immune. Yeah, he's blinded until this next turn.
Woo!
Good job.
Alright, that was my turn.
Yeah, until the end of his next turn, that is. Because now it is Clicks' turn. And Clicks is blind. And he has disadvantage. Blinded. Failed checks involving sight. Attacks have disadvantage. Enemy attacks have advantage. That's cool. Cool. But yeah, he makes 3 wicked sickle attacks. One on each of the people like he can reach. So all except Leopold. But he makes them with disadvantage. So we'll start with Leon. 17.
17 hits.
Alright. Luckily it's not too bad. It's quite a bit, but not too bad.
Those were really good rolls you had.
8 points of damage.
Jesus.
And then now it's Eiley. 16. Does a 16 hit? It hits. Alright. 9 points of damage.
Yeah. I will intercept this one.
Oh, yeah. Rin, you could also use shield as a reaction if you want to. If you shield gives you +5, right? So if +5 is enough to stop it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
What is your current AC?
11.
Yeah, +5 is enough.
Okay. Then I use shield.
Yeah, so you take no damage.
Check off.
And then Silver,
Go for it.
30-20.
Damn, yeah, he hits.
Yeah, those are some lucky rolls. 9
Ooh.
points of damage.
Okay.
That's his turn. Now it goes over to the dog. What's the dog going to do?
Don't run away.
Let's see here. It was Leopold that cast Fairy Fire. So the dog opens its mouth and looks at Leopold and says, I suggest you drop concentration on that spell. As it casts Suggestion on Leopold.
Damn.
And that is a DC 12. Let's see here. That's lucky Yeah, he saves. You see this spell tries to hit Leopold, but he shakes it off and manages to not get hit by the spell that this dog cast. And that is the dog's turn. So, Silva, your turn.
Let's keep going.
You have advantage on clicks, both because he's not blind anymore because it's the end of his turn, but he is still fairy fired. So you can. So
Others
you
until
still
the
have
end of
advantage.
Ren's turn.
Is
If it's till the spell ends, they're blind, according to the description she put. And that's 1 round. Or am I
it
misunderstanding
is
that?
until. Oh yeah, you're right. It is until the spell ends. So he's still blind, but he's also fairy fired. So no matter what, you have advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
18 hits.
Yeah, as soon as he hits me, I kinda grab his scimitar for a little bit, giving me an opening to stab him, and then go to our neutral positions. Yeah, 8 piercing damage.
Piercing damage. Nice. You stab into him and you see he like coughs up blood. You'll regret this.
This, you're waiting all these days for getting stabbed and killed. Don't forget that. And my
You
turn.
see, he smiles and says, "Oh, you can't kill me."
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Was that
Oh.
your turn, Silver?
Yeah.
Liam.
Okay, I'll
Oh.
go ahead and do Booming
I-
Blade again with Great Sword.
I
Yep.
forgot one thing. This is important. Constitution check for keeping protection from evil and good.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. I think I passed.
15 is enough. Yeah. It
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
Because with
Okay.
9 damage, you only need to roll above 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine's 19 to hit with advantage.
Yes. Roll damage.
7 slashing.
You run up to Captain Klex and you just swing your sword. You see he just smiles as you behead him.
Oh.
You see his head flies with the red tricorn still on it as you see the goblin form disappears and his true red cap form shows as he then turns into these dark blue light particles that then just disappears, leaving only his hat and his metal shoes.
Does the thunder do anything, or I don't even know?
I mean, he's already dead with the 7 slashing.
Okay. Okay, then since he's dead, I'll go ahead and move, like, in front, or to the side of Leopold. I'm assuming I have enough, a bit to the side in front, because sort of between him and the demon beast.
Yep.
But I won't approach melee range yet, and I'll do that for my turn.
Mesa, 19 hits, 5 slashing damage. Cool.
Wait, I want to redo my slashing damage.
Want to redo?
10 is better. It's a 2.
Oh yeah, you can. You have an ability for that, right?
1, 2, I can reroll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
amazing.
2 plus 3.
Cool. Much better. Nice. Love to see it.
I like to double it and give it to the next person.
Yeah, you swing your axe down, but you're unsatisfied with the angle, so right in the last minute you just twist your body and hit him in a different spot, dealing way more damage.
Yes, of course. Why do you
Amazing.
breakdance?
And that is Mesa. Then we're gonna go to Leopold. Don't want to lose concentration on the verifier, so he's going to cast Cure Wounds on Silver.
Hey.
And you heal a d8 plus 4. You roll 6 hit points.
Okay. Nice.
Eileen, it's your turn.
Since it's not his turn yet, can I move without him trying to hit me?
Clicks is
What?
dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's only
Yep,
the
I
demon
beheaded the
beast?
goblin.
The dog is left.
Is he also in melee range for me, or?
Nope, not at all. Like 15, 20 feet away from you, roughly.
Okay, well then I am gonna use good old fireballs.
22 hits, roll damage. 8 fire damage. Nice. You see, you hit it and it just turns around and snarls.
That ends my turn.
Amazing. Now, it is the doggo's turn. You all hear in the back of your mind as the dog speaks to you telepathically. Oh, you thought you did something by sending Klex back to the Feywild? Ah, you pathetic beings.
The dog can talk?
I will feast on all of you.
Dude, I'm gone for
Won't be
1
fun.
minute to get dinner and suddenly the dog can talk.
The dog
Yeah.
can talk, yes. Let's see here. Yeah, seeing the advantage that Leopold is giving, I think it's going to provoke an attack of opportunity to you, Mesa, if you want to slice at it.
what do I press now?
An attack, if you want to. It uses a reaction. That's terrible rolls. That's a 9 to hit. That misses, sadly. And it's going to move over here and stand. It's not that big. It's pretty normal sized. And it's going to stand in melee range.
A
with
giant.
Leopold, Eiley, and Leah. And it's going to bite and claw at Leopold in an attempt to get the fairy fire away. So it's going to start with its bite attack towards Leopold. Hits.
No.
This is quite enough damage. Oh, that's unfortunate. 6 points of damage. The second attack, which is its claw attack, misses. You see it jumps up in between you three and just snarls and bites Leopold. Doesn't get a lot of purchase, doesn't do as much damage as it wished, and then misses its claw, and now it's Silver's turn.
Nice. I will try to create distance between the creature and Leopold. So I like put my hand on his abs, toss him to the side, and I'll be like, "Your opponent is me, creature," and try to stab it in the mouth.
Yeah, go ahead.
Woo! Let's go!
15
Damn.
points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Amazing. You go up and stab it, and you get a really good hit right on a vital point. But again, this flesh is tough.
Damn.
It doesn't deal as much
Yeah.
damage as you wanted it to do, but it does deal good damage. So that's 15 reduced to 7.
I look at Ailey. This creature screamed more when you casted fire spell. Little hint. I will try to be in between Leopold and Ailey, if that's possible. To have them 5 reach from me.
Yeah, there you are within 5 foot reach of both of them.
Okay, then in that case, yeah, good.
I'll go ahead and do Booming Blade again.
Yep, go
And
ahead.
they still have the Fairy Fire? Or...
Yes,
Oh.
they do.
Either way, horrible roll.
No.
That's it.
7 misses.
And I will... 1 second. Make sure I don't have anything I can do. I'll actually go ahead and use my bonus action to cast Hexblade's Curse on it. Or...
Yep, go
I
ahead.
don't think it's a spell, actually. Let me confirm. Yeah, it's just a special ability. Okay, so yeah, I cast Hexblade's Curse on it.
And that does... You're posted to
So
check.
I do not have the thing on roll 20.
Alright.
But pretty much for 1 minute against the cursed target, you get +2 bonus damage rolls and score a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20, and I regain 4 HP if it dies.
And there's no save, no nothing. Okay, cool. Amazing.
Okay, then yep, that will be my turn.
Every time. I'll go. Yeah, nice.
22 hits. Roll damage. And 13 slashing damage. Cool. Amazing. Leopold. Yeah, he casts Shillelagh on his staff.
Yes.
And the weapon damage die becomes a D8. And let's see here, spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack. Cool. Yeah, so +4 plus proficiency and a D8 instead of the regular. Amazing. And then he's just gonna roll an attack. 20 hits, and it is 5 points of damage. You see this dog just snarling with spit coming from its jaws, and you see that as the spit drops from its chin, it just turns into this blue flame and just vaporizes and disappears. It just smiles, looking at all of you. Ailey.
I'm gonna try hit him with a dagger then.
Yep, go ahead. 20 hits.
4 piercing.
He just looks at you with a toothy grin. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Now it's its turn. It's going to make, again, a bite attack towards Leopold, and then it's gonna make a claw attack towards Silver. So, starting towards Leopold. Hits.
I'll reduce.
You'll reduce it by 4.
No.
Cool.
4 plus proficiency, 6.
6. Alright. 13 points of damage, reduced to 7.
Okay. Ooh.
And then the swipe at you. 16.
Ooh, barely, but no.
It misses.
Yeah.
Alright, amazing. Silver.
Okay. I look at Ailey, I'm like, what the fuck, Ailey? A dagger?
I can't
That's not-
shoot from this distance. There is no distance.
You burned me a couple times with your fireballs. And now you're complaining about them?
I've used it all up already. Be patient. Why aren't you doing more, huh?
Fine. I'm going to try to... I wish we had environment to do some crazy stuff. Is there any trees nearby, for example?
I mean, right now you're in between like a stone circle, but a little further out,
Yeah.
maybe 20, 30 feet, there are some trees. The chair over there is still burning, and then there's the moonwell.
Pick up a rock. I don't know.
You are pretty much right next to the moonwell, and over on the other side of the moonwell, which isn't very large, there is a burning chair.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I look at Leopold and I'm like, that works. Give me that. Give me your shillelagh. Can
My
I ask
shillelagh?
him? Yeah, give me, yeah, your stick. Give me
It's
that
just-
right now.
It's just gonna be a stick in your hand.
What? Fucking magic. Ah. Why does it work that way? Fine, I'll do it the normal way. And I try to stab him again.
All right.
Damn it. I wish I had stuff, but no.
Oof.
20
Oh wait,
hits.
no, it's 20. Never mind.
20 hits. Great.
Whoa!
12 piercing.
Nice
Nice.
one.
Nice.
6 damage. He's resistant, mother trucker. Okay, I would like, if possible, to just climb the creature and, you know, be there. Like I stab him and just try to mount it, you know?
I would say that would be a grapple, and that would be something you would have to do instead of an attack.
Okay, when I get level 3, I'll do that. Okay, then. And then it is done.
All right. Leah.
Okay. Just usual. We'll start off trying to hit with Booming Blade, and I am rolling shit for hitting against it.
Miss.
11.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay. And then my turn.
Mesa. 23 hits,
Oh, nice.
12 damage. All right, that's good. That's real nice. You run up and you slice at the beast, and you see it starts getting really worn down. You think it might be on its last legs. Leopold, yeah, it's just gonna attack with the shillelagh. 17 hits, and the damage is 1d8 plus 4, 8. Nice. Eiley.
You know what, Silver? Maybe I will burn you all along at the same time.
So you had it in ya?
I'm gonna use 2 of my sorcery points.
Oh.
Amazing.
So who do I hit?
For
Got
burning
them.
hands, I mean, you get to pick either Silver and the dog or Leah and the dog.
So, any last words, Leah? Silver, to defend yourselves?
No,
Damn
you want
it,
it.
I go for the dog and Silver, obviously.
Of course.
Alright, great. Silver and the dog needs to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, bruh. Oh, nice. Finally.
Silver succeeds, but it fails.
Nice.
Alright. Roll 8 damage.
It says
Amazing.
8. It says 8 for damage.
Yeah.
So I take 4. Okay.
Amazing. Yeah,
Ah!
it's looking worse for wear. You see it's like barely hanging off by a thread, and you see its fur where they have been burned off, and you see it starts looking not as confident as it has before, and it looks around you, and it recognizes where this is going. So, in a desperate attempt to get away, it's gonna cast its last spell and cast Dimension Door,
Oh.
and it disappears
Huh?
as it teleports a fair amount away.
Oh.
All of you can roll perception.
If only I could have hit.
You all immediately start looking around for where it has gotten to, and off in the distance you see this blue light, and then it dives down about 500 feet away from you. Yes, Dimension Door has a range of 500 feet.
I'm guessing we probably can't reach that.
Yeah, it's a dog too, so it can run pretty far. Damn it!
As you look around, Ailey, with your 20 perception, you look up at something that looks like a comet.
Comet.
No, that's not a comet. That's a burning barrel aimed at this direction,
Oh.
falling through the sky.
Oh shit. Everybody run!
Run! Ah!
What can I say? We run!
Yeah, we
Scatter!
get sunflower and get the hell out of there.
Yep.
For the sake of this, I'm gonna make this into a skill check.
Okay.
Ah!
What skill do you want to use to get out of this situation? I will say it like it is. You are in a forest that is, largely speaking, surrounded by a goblin force that has now been starting to pelt burning barrels in on the city, on this forest. How do you use your skills to get out of this? I want you to pick a skill, explain how you use it, and then roll it. Because there are 4 of you, we will have to do 4 checks. I would say for the sake of this, you need 2 successes of 15 or greater.
Mhm.
What skill do you use to get out of this forest?
Ah! I know. I'm gonna use intimidation.
Oh,
How do you use intimidation?
oh,
to get out of
I'm
this
so
forest?
curious. Yeah.
You said there's goblin forces, right?
Yep.
That has surrounded us. Right?
Yes, there's goblins that have surrounded you. Yes.
I am literally going to intimidate them to let me through.
Great. You run up at this group of goblins. What do you say as you run up towards them?
If you don't let me through right now, I'm going to burn every single one of you. Then I'm gonna find your children, and I'm gonna burn your children. If you don't have any children, I'm gonna burn your parents. If your parents have parents, I'm gonna murder them too. So move!
Yeah.
Roll intimidation.
Aw, man.
It's a 14. They do hesitate a little, but they don't move out of the way. This is a fail, but you do get through. All right.
Alright,
Who else
fine.
wants to use a skill?
Can I use persuasion and say I'm with Rin?
I'm with her. Let me-
Yep, I'm with her.
I'm with
It's
the
fine,
person who-
sure.
I'm with the person who tried to threaten you.
That is 2 fails.
12.
Aw, Leah.
Plus 5 fails.
Mesa and Silva.
Okay.
Same though, Leah. I also have +5 on intimidation, that's why I went for it.
Parkour.
Go.
Oof.
Oh. Yeah, Mesa, you stumble. And with this, let's see if it becomes 0 or 1 success. Shaft.
Yeah.
Oh god.
What skill do you use?
I don't want to say. I like as soon as the dog teleports, and then we see the barrels. I do want to get the weapon from Captain.
The only thing, as I said, the only thing that is left is his
Yeah,
boots and his
operator.
head.
Yeah, I'll grab those just to be
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, and then I will. Damn it, this is hard. I want to use survival.
You can use survival.
Yeah.
I mean, you are
It's
in a
just-
forest, and
Mhm.
knowing how to navigate through this forest, that would be a survival check.
Yeah. I know. As soon as like I see the little army of goblins starting like to narrow us down, I grab a sunflower, pick her up, and I see some like, what's the top of the trees called?
I don't know what
Vine?
it's called in English, but it's called trækroner in Danish.
Yeah.
It's,
so-
it's like the tree crown.
The tree
Yeah,
top?
yeah.
Treetop?
Yeah, treetop.
Yeah.
yeah,
The tree
I
top, that's it. What?
quickly climb one with my climbing speed, and just Tarzan my way out of there.
Yeah, so
survival.
Roll survival.
Yay.
That is also a fail.
No.
It was 15 and above. So that is
Aw.
0 success. You
Ouch.
start running and you can feel the heat of this forest burning behind you. You run up in one direction and then you see a wall of goblins change direction. You run up and see a wall of direction and you change different direction. And without knowing it, the goblins are funneling you into an area.
Oh.
And
Mhm.
at some point you open up and you stand in this clearing. Well, not
Okay.
quite clearing, still a forest. And as you look forward, you see goblins. You look to the left, you see goblins. You look to the right, you see goblins. And as you turn around, trying to get away, you see the goblins closing in around you as you are now surrounded in the forest.
Damn it! They just keep on multiplying.
All right, let's have some fun.
Well, now you have a battle map, huh?
As I said, I couldn't find a cool Moonworld battle map, but I can find Forest battle map. There are a lot of.
Alright, fine.
Yeah,
fine.
true.
Silver, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, we're not running away. We need to get rid of these guys first. I will place Sunflower on top of the tree. Hold here. You're safe here, okay, Sunflower? Don't go away. And then with a harpoon, I look at number 5 and I throw it. Okay, 12.
Let me just check here. Misses.
No. Okay, fuck. Aileen, if anything, just stay close, okay? I'll protect you, but I'll still be on top of the tree. Yeah, and I am better. They'll take a bit to approach everyone. So yeah.
All right. The goblin's turn. One is going to shoot his short bow at Neo. Two is going to move.
Oh my god, that's a lot of them.
Yeah, crazy.
All right. Leo, can you go back to your regular position?
Mhm.
There we go. Thank you. All right. So one makes a short bow attack on Mesa.
Miss.
Well, we don't know yet. 13.
Miss.
All right.
Mm.
Are you up in a tree, Mesa, or are you down on the ground?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm there, around there. I'm on the ground.
I need I need a decision.
I'm on the ground.
On the ground. All right. Then it's a
On the
scimitar
ground.
attack from number 2. That's
Miss.
also misses. Number 3 is going to shoot its bow against Eileen. 7 misses. Number
Misses.
4 is going to shoot its bow against Silver. Misses.
Yeah.
Number 5 is... I don't think you would be high enough up in the tree. I definitely think he could reach you with a scimitar, but it would be... They're small, so I say we would do it at disadvantage.
Yeah.
17.
Woo. I'm so happy. Yeah, he misses barely, man.
17 misses. You have
Yeah.
18.
18.
Alright, cool. 6 attacks Leopold. Misses. 8 attacks Leah. 15.
Misses.
Misses. 9 uses a short bow on Eileen. 23.
Ow, my god.
No.
Yeah, that hits.
At one point they had to get lucky, right?
No, not really.
Take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
that's not bad.
It's okay. It's okay. We're fine.
We're
Regular
not
kobolds.
fine, but
Alright, Leah.
Okay. I'll do Booming Blade against number 8.
Yep.
12 to hit.
12 misses.
I just can't hit after the captain. Okay. Then my
It's
turn.
it's just one of those days.
Yeah.
Alright. Mason,
I gonna attack number 2.
go ahead. Hits, roll damage. 5 slashing damage. Amazing. Yeah, that hurt him badly. Leopold still has Shillelagh, so he's going to attack number 6. 12 points of damage, kills number 6.
woo. Can I use some of my movement speed to get up into a tree?
Yes, you can do that.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
I would say you use about 15 feet of movement.
Does that count as a action? I don't remember.
No, movement is movement.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do firebolt on number 3.
Yep, go ahead. Roll damage.
What? That's the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life.
You hit him and you deal 2 points of damage.
At least you hit Ren.
I
So
guess it's
sad. I will say again, Sunflower, to stay still. Keep hiding. I point my harpoon up downwards and I drop on top of this goblin.
Go ahead.
Okay. 15.
Hits.
11 slashing.
Nah.
Damn.
You kill it.
Then I remove it from his dead corpse. I look at Ailey, run towards her, put my shield in between the number 3 and 4, and I'm like, go to the trees, Eileen.
I'm in the tree
Yes.
already.
She is at a tree.
Oh, but on top of a tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's climbed the
Okay.
tree.
Okay. Then I'll climb the same tree. Nice, nice thinking, Ailey. That was perfect. But Liam, she didn't take any damage yet, did you, Wind?
No, I'm at a bit over half. I saw
Well,
damage from the previous fight.
Okay. Hey, since I know that Ailey is on top of a tree, can I go towards Leah's instead? If that's fine.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Sorry, Rain. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I get in between. And I'm like, what the hell, Leah? Get on top of the tree. And I end my turn shielding her from the other goblins.
Now it's
Yeah.
the goblin's turn. Yeah, that's still good. Alright, so 2 and 3 starts by attacking Mesa.
Miss.
Well, hopefully. 8 and 25. That one I'm assuming hits.
Totally a miss. Let's say for how much damage would you miss?
Let's see how much damage I missed. 8.
Right
Alright.
in the miss.
Then
Wait a second.
number 4 is gonna go up and swing for.
Wait.
Alright, I'm waiting. Hold the line.
Oh,
The thingy.
nice.
Yeah, sure. Roll a d12.
6, only 2 damage.
Plus your constitution.
Only 0 damage.
0 damage. Nice.
What is my constitution? Yes, less than 0 damage.
Alright, amazing. Eiley, the little one is gonna go up and swipe for your ankles with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
8,
Nice.
I'm assuming misses.
Yes.
Ooh.
7 is gonna attack Leopold. 15, does that hit? I can't remember. Let's see here.
No.
It hits
No.
for 3 points of damage. That's not too bad. Alright, 8 is going to swipe at Leah, and 9 is going to swipe at Silva. So we start with Leah. 13,
Misses.
and Silva.
Ooh. Okay.
Yep.
Give me the damage.
Damage.
Okay,
That's
that's
lucky.
good.
That's
That's so lucky.
And then number 1 is going to shoot its short bow at Eiley. Does a 19 hit.
No.
Yes.
8 points of damage. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, I'm down to 2 hit points.
Mm.
Yeah, an arrow comes flying through the air and hits you in the shoulder. It's painful. Very painful.
Don't say
Leah.
Okay, let's see if I can break my miss streak. Again, we'll try Booming Blade on 8. Finally. 23, 13 slashing.
Very good, and that's 8. 8 is dead.
Okay. Say 20. I think I can do what I want to do now.
This
Hold on.
over here is a 10-foot cliff.
Yeah, I'm going to use Phase Step to, as my bonus action to get
Nice.
right next to that guy.
Amazing. Love to see it.
And already used action, bonus. This one. Yep, then I will end my turn.
Mesa. Kill some gobbos.
Number 2.
Nice.
20 hits. Roll damage. 9 slashing damage. That is enough. You kill number 2.
Then I'm gonna turn around and use my action search to do the same thing again.
Yep. Go ahead.
Never mind, I don't do it again.
6 misses.
Oh.
You sure about that?
Yes. Last time I checked, at least.
You really sure?
Leopold. Leopold is going to Shillelagh again. Misses. Never
He
mind.
sucks.
He is going to, as a bonus action, cast Healing Word. Does he have a second level spell slots? I think he does. Yeah, he does. Healing Word at a second level on Eiley. Eiley, you heal 7 hit points.
Hey.
Oh no. Sorry, that is 4 plus 7, so 11 hit points.
Wow.
Yeah, 11 hit points. Amazing. Eiley, it's your turn.
Does that mean a tree? Can I still shoot the
Yes.
4 without disadvantage?
Yeah. I think you have disadvantage, but because of height, you have advantage, and those two things then cancel each other out to just be a normal roll.
Right,
Nice.
right. Okay, I'm gonna do Ray of Frost then.
Yeah, amazing. 10 misses.
Fuck! Yeah!
No.
It happens.
Oh, shut up.
It does.
I have 2 health left, and all you have to say is it happens.
No, you just healed 11.
Oh, wait.
There's
huh?
no way you have 2 hit points left. Leopold uses bonus action to heal you 11 hit points with a healing word.
Oh. Never mind. I'm fine. Take it back.
Wow.
Stop complaining.
Thank Leopold.
Silva.
Hey. Okay. Number 9 is looking really tasty, so
Number 9, large.
yeah. I don't get the reference. Hurrah!
To
Aye.
number 9, large. A
Oh.
number 6 with extra dip and a large soda. Alright,
Okay.
18 hits, 11 piercing damage. Amazing.
Perfect. Okay.
And that is number 9. Yeah, number 9 is down for the count.
I look at Leopold, I look at Alien. Which one would seem to have less battle capability? Like, I mean, which one is more hard? Like, is Leopold
I mean,
holding his house or
Eiley is
something?
definitely a squishier opponent, but I think both of them are.
Mhm.
And while she does have a height advantage, she is also a ranged opponent in melee combat, right?
True. I look at Leopold and I'm like, you got this, man. You got your shillelagh. So I go to run towards Alien and become the shield, and I end my turn. I'm here now.
Now it's the goblin's turn. Let's see here. So number 1 is going to melee, number 3 melee, number 4 is going to attack Silver, and number 7 is going to attack Leopold. Yeah, so I think it's just pure melee all the way around. So let's just take it one by one. So we start by number 1 on Leah. So it's a 13 hit.
Misses.
Cool. And then we have on Mesa. That's a 16 hit.
Depends.
Depends on what.
The AC has to be higher than the damage, right?
Meets it, beats it.
Okay,
Okay.
we meet the beat.
Alright, so it needs to roll damage.
No, no damage.
What is your AC?
I don't tell you, it's 16.
Alright, then it hits you. Beats
No.
it, beats it.
It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It
3 points
doesn't.
of damage.
It's no damage.
Why is it no damage?
Because I
Let's
said so.
Yeah, 3 points of damage. Alright, Silver.
Hey,
10, I'm assuming misses.
Mrs.
7 on a Leopold. 17 hits. 5 points of damage. Leah, your turn.
Okay. Same. Booming Blade to try to do that. 18, I'm assuming hits.
Yes.
9 slashing.
And that is on number 1. Yeah, that's
Yep.
that's enough. It dies.
Okay. And then wanted. How much movement would it take to climb down the cliff?
Down is, I would say, roll an acrobatics, DC 10. If you beat it, it takes. You literally just glide down to the bottom with no movement. And if you fail, then you will go down to the bottom and fall prone.
Okay. Looks like I fell prone.
Yes.
And
So you have
then-
used
so that's
about, I will say you have used 10 feet of movement and you're prone. So to stand up, that would be another 15 feet of movement.
okay. Stand up and then use my last 5, and I will end my turn.
Oh yeah, you have used your action to kill it.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would have used action.
Mesa, 21 hits, roll damage. Nice, that's enough to kill it. Do you want to move, Mesa? Neo?
I go to Leah to help her up.
I mean, alright, she is standing up, but you can go over to her. I think that's cool.
Yeah, and I greet her nicely.
Amazing. Alright,
Friendship.
Leopold is going to whack a goblin. Hits,
Hey.
9 points of damage, that is enough to kill it. And that is number 7. Amazing. Alrighty. Eiley,
Yes.
finish the last fucker. I dare you, I double dare you. 16 hits, roll damage.
Woo!
10! You kill the last goblin that surrounded you, and you start running again. You get out to the cusp of the forest, and you can hear far back in the forest footsteps of more goblins chasing after you. At this point, it is around midnight. What do you do?
Are we able to take a short rest, or?
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
You can hear footsteps running after you in the forest behind you, was what I said. So,
Right. Okay.
you
fine.
would- most likely be attacked if you did.
Just wait. Is there any other choice than keep running?
We could hide, but it's risky. We got some kills, and that slowed them down, I guess. Let's keep going
So
Yeah.
we just
towards
running.
the city.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
towards
keep
the
running.
city.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
I want to fight every goblin.
I'm gonna count this as a forced march, so all of you roll Constitution saving throws. Yeah, 10 plus 1 per additional hour of running. All right, all of you make it. You don't take a point of exhaustion.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you keep running, and you just start. You get to the river, and you just start running up the river. For how long do you run?
Doesn't need to be too much, as long as like we stop hearing the goblins. Would that be okay?
Yeah, sure. Roll a perception.
Yeah. Okay. Guys,
All
let's
of us
roll
again?
perception.
Yeah, sure.
Perception. Hey.
You very much just get this stinging feeling that they're still onto you,
Okay.
even after an hour of running.
Like,
You have the feeling that they're quite upset that their captain is gone.
Ailey, how many are back there? Did you take a look? Or
How-
would you
what,
be able
what can
to
I
see?
can I say or?
Because a natural 20.
Yeah.
You get the feeling that with the natural 20, you get the feeling that you're still being chased.
Oh.
I'm not
okay.
sure, but we are definitely still being chased.
Yeah. We've been running a lot. I don't think the barrels will come this far. I think we could hide. There should be some sort of cave or something over the plains. Yeah, that's what I say. Should we take it? Or run all the way back to the city? To the town?
I think it's worth trying to hide.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, whoever's the highest roll survival. Mesa has 3 and rolled a 10. You definitely you don't find a cave, but you definitely do find some, like the rolling hills of the area. You definitely find somewhere where you, at the very least, your silhouettes can't be seen on the horizon. It's not
Yay.
cover per se, but they would have to get somewhat close to be able to see you.
Okay, that's could be worse.
Okay, but we did it. They are not behind us anymore. Azam, change music, please.
I like to keep it tense right now.
Okay.
Do you choose to hide there?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, roll stealth checks. I will say for this, armor doesn't matter because you just like stealth.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
It's not like you're sneaking.
So I still rolled crap.
All
I
right,
got
so
17 though.
a 17, a 10, a 4, and a 5. That's 2 above 10, and 1 is 17. All right, cool. You lie still, and you begin to hear distant screaming and yelling and footsteps. And all of you hold your breath as you lie down, wishing and hoping that they don't see you. You hear the ground almost shake as you just hear the tons of footsteps. You hear distant howling, and you feel like you might get spotted in any moment. And as you lie there and you look around, things start to quiet down as the footsteps get further and further away and the yelling gets more and more faint. It seems that you've remained undetected for now.
Ooh.
You all lie there on a grassy hilltop, sweaty, bloody, beaten, as you think that at least for now you've escaped the goblin menace. What do you do?
Maybe we should just take a nap here, you know?
Yeah. Good
On the
idea.
grass. Just take a breather.
Mm-hmm. Damn it. At least we kill Captain Craig. That was good. That's one less opponent to look forward to encounter again. Whew. Oh, here. I put the boots and the tricorn in between all of us, just to show. I don't know if these are special items or not, but I thought this could help us out.
What are
It's the boots and the tricorn that Captain
Yeah,
Creek
the
was wearing.
tricorn hat.
Mhm.
they? A tricon? What the fuck is a tricon?
Tricorn hat. It's a pirate hat
It's a very piratey hat.
with 3
just-
cones.
Imagine this, but red. It's a hat that goes out in like 3 points.
Right. Okay. Well, I think Scylla can keep that. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
You see, Leopold picks up the hat and puts it on Silver's head and says, "Now you look like a real pirate."
Right. It reeks of goblin, but thanks, man.
I think it's safe to say that right now all of us reek.
Yeah, this spot looks nice for now. I'm
Should
sure.
we take a long rest or a short rest here?
Honestly, I'd say a short one, and see if they are still onto us, and then we decide if we can rest for a little bit longer.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's take a short rest then.
Let's
I'll
do
Rest
it.
would be
agree.
nice, but
I
a rest would be nice, but I also need a shower. You all go down and there you take a short rest,
Hey. What?
and you don't hear to the goblins anymore
Oh,
during this
cool.
rest.
Guys, I think we did pretty well. Mazer, you were great at tanking the dog. Shame that he escaped, but that was good. Liam, that last goblin, I don't know how you moved that far, but holy shit, and that can be useful. And yeah, Haley, you do your thing, you still hit me. You should stop that. Please. But it worked.
Did it not? That's what matters.
Yeah, but God, for Thunderlord's sake, stop it. Leopold, you're perfect, you're amazing, you keep us alive. I don't know what to say.
I know I am.
Hey, you did a pretty good job. I don't think the goblins even saw you. I talked to Sunflower, and I gave her a little pat on the top of the head. Ooh, okay.
Don't want to try that again. That's a little better than 36 cannons, by the way.
36 cannons or 1,000 goblins. Okay,
I'll take the goblins, thank you.
1,000
I'd rather
though?
take neither.
Would you take? Imagine if you were alone in the forest. Would you prefer to find a cannon or a goblin?
That depends. Is there a goblin behind the cannon?
It's most likely.
Then yes, I would like to take just the goblin.
Yeah. Okay. The boots, though. I wonder if they're magical. Can someone of you check for that?
Alright, give them to me.
Here.
They aren't magical. They are iron boots. Something that red caps are famous for wearing.
They're just normal
Ah,
boots there. Normal boots. No magic.
Red. Wait, red caps. My character would not know anything about it, but I mean, I do know, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty clever. But damn it. Okay. Strange. Never saw a goblin wearing this. All right, we did a good job. Should we head back and try to find our next roof? The next moonwell? We can save that one.
I think we're safe for now, so at least we can sleep till morning and then wait until it's light for us to move.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, let's sleep. Long
Yeah.
rest.
Also, we need to start looking for two things. We need a way to hurt these demonic beasts more effective, like something like
need
a
to
magical fire thing.
It could
weapon.
speak. It must be something special.
Yeah, and we also need a way to not let her escape like that sudden disappearance. Yeah, we cannot allow that to happen to the next one. For if there's a demon dog, there's plenty more behind these Moonwell Fey wild portals, I think. What do you guys say if we go to a town and ask about that? Like means for us to be able to act better towards these creatures.
You think a town will have information like that?
If the creature is a fiend or a demon, I'm sure we'll have some luck if we talk to a church with clerics and other members of the cloth.
I mean, knowing about fiends and extraplanar beings, it's rare. It's not something that just everyone knows.
I know, but that could be the better place, right?
The
Maybe,
city would be more likely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
City.
Like
Yeah,
the one we got
Cavalier,
kicked
for
out of.
example.
Like, the way I think is I know how to catch squids, because I was told by an old fisherman, and he kept the secrets passed down to his other fishermen of the town, like, you know. So, information is still out there, and yeah, perhaps the church is the best way, since it's known for hunting demons and fiends. So yeah, we should head into a town, maybe do some favors to earn those means, so we can act better on the next demon that we find. Otherwise, if we just go to another Moonwell unprepared, I don't think we can change much. Those are my thoughts on this. I don't know what you guys think about it.
Well, we have to prepare ourselves somehow, don't we?
Yeah.
I basically just pass out on the grass at the long rest. So tired.
Yeah, you all lay down in the grass, roll out your sleep systems if you have any, and slowly but surely go to bed.
Hey.
And as all of you sleep quietly, Mesa, you open your eyes. You're laying down inside of a forest. You can smell flowers.
Ooh,
It is
never end the nightmare.
bright day. You're lying down in the middle of it. You stand up and look around at the long shadows cast by the trees and the little glimpses of light coming. You see your wife off in the distance, staring at you with this hollow million miles stare. You see a single tear roll down her neck, falls off her cheek. It turns into a flower petal, blows off in the wind. You feel yourself compelled. You run towards her. And it doesn't matter how much you run, she seems equally far away from you. Just looks at you. Help. As her entire body is turned into flower petals. As she disappears, you wake up back on that plane in a cold sweat. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Hey, it's getting darker and intense though. What the heck?
I like it when it gets dark.
It's fun.
True. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. Good to have a contrast. Asdam, give us the hard news. Go
Come
on.
on.
Yeah.
Don't be hopeful, guys.
I want to give you the hot news, but I want Neo.
He ran
Yeah.
away.
Neo
Be
right
ready.
away.
Be ready to know that we didn't. Go, Asdam. What is it?
I wanted to give Neo the big news while he was here. The big news that since you defeated the big bad evil guy, maybe not permanently, but at least you defeated the big bad evil guy.
Okay.
Anime
okay.
gasp. Anime gasp.
300 experience.
Oh wait.
Finally leveled.
Wait,
So you're
no,
level
hold
three.
on.
990.
No way. I can't believe this. How many did we need?
It's 900 to be level 3.
I
Yeah.
wanted Neo to be here because he always asked if we level up.